Hello again, Parker Offshore fans. Your guy Gordon here with Elite Marine in the Austin, Texas area, standing aboard our gorgeous 2023 Parker 2820 XLD Sport Cabin. I'm excited to take you on an interior walkthrough highlighting the condition and amenities aboard this beauty. I have a lot of buyers coming from out of state these days and just like to make sure I put everything in perspective so we don't have any unmet expectations. So with that said, let's get going here. We'll start back here in the transom area. I would like to highlight the twin Yamaha 300 horsepower engines, 74 hours on these bad boys. We just did a full service and have optimal compression numbers in hand, along with the record for the service. So everything 100% ready to cruise down the open water. Let's peek down here. I'd like to show you the C-Star hydraulic steering, but this does have the upgraded C-Star electric steering assist, making the steering super smooth and easy as you're cruising down the open water. Let's highlight this giant transom bracket. Tons of space to maneuver around, whether you need to access the motors or during your fishing. Lots of space back here. And we've got a nice tuna door going into the cockpit. Nice added access into this giant cockpit here. This baby is built for serious anglers. Tons of area to maneuver around while you're fishing. You have several people on here fishing. And let's go ahead and highlight some of the options back here on the transom area. We've got a nice big insulated fish box here. Sorry, I've got a rope in there, but it's nice and clean. Great place to store your catch. And then over here on the port side, we've got the bait well, 20-gallon bait well here with fresh water, keeping the bait fresh, everything in pristine condition. You'll notice on the gunnels here and on the flooring here, we've got non-skid throughout, making it easy to keep your footing. We've got cup holders and rod holders and Burnowin GM 650 gun whale mounts for different Burnowin components. I thought it was kind of cool here. The cleat is actually built into the rod holder here, but all that up and down the port and starboard gunnels. Plenty of room to walk around those as well, but really has all the options and designed with the fisherman in mind. You've got padded area here for your thighs and knees to go against while you're reeling in your catch. Your tow rail down here even has a measuring ruler on it to measure your catch. You've got spaces to store your rods down here, and we've got all that port and starboard. I will mention there's a freshwater wash down up there and a raw water wash down back here. We've got easy access to your battery switches in that little door. We've got the upgraded bench seat back here that easily pops up, allowing your friends and family to have a spot to sit down. And then here we've got easy access to your bilge. We've got brand new starting batteries for the Yamahas, Interstate Marine batteries, and a very clean bilge with your bilge pumps and your fuel water separators, but easy to access everything down in there. Let's see, what else? That's about it for back here in the cockpit. Let's go up here and highlight the second station here for your Yamahas. Great place to drive here. Really nice if you're trolling or whatever you may be doing, but got your Yamaha throttle controls and a nice steering wheel. You've got a Garmin 8610 XSV screen here, and that's in addition to the 8612 XSV screen and the pilot house there that we'll highlight here in a minute. But very nice second station right there, fully functional. You've got rocket launchers up there on the pilot house, twin trumpet stainless horn, Garmin radar, VHF antenna. You've got spreader lights back here, throwing out some rays. We've also got LED lighting throughout the cockpit and pilot house, and even upgraded blue LED lighting on the transom for underwater. Looks really cool at night. Let's cruise on up here to the bow area. That non-skid does continue here with the bow railing as well, and some grab handles, all for safety. You've got windows along the port and starboard side with screens. You can open those windows up along with these front windows here, which is really cool. I've got pictures of that. It allows for excellent airflow throughout the pilot house there if you're out during some warm times. I had it out the other day. It was 100 degrees. It was still kind of enjoyable in there. Then I went ahead and closed everything down and fired up the air conditioning on board. It really cooled it down in the cockpit. That was really nice. But you'll see all the non-skid up here for safety. a window down into the cabin there, making it feel nice and airy. Got your bow pulpit up here with a very nice Lumar electric windlass anchor. You'll notice there's no anchor or rode at the moment, but I'm going to add one. I just didn't get it with one and hadn't had the chance to add it, but that will happen before she heads down the road. Access to your anchor rode right in there, and everything in pristine condition up here. Absolutely flawless. Got your Garmin radar there. Let's see, we'll cruise on around the port side, back down into the cockpit so I can highlight everything in the pilot house and cabin. But you've got access to your waste pump out right there, cleats, got your freshwater port there, fuel port, even a couple more of those Burnowin GM 650 ports there for any components that you may want to add. And got a nice door here with a little latch for the pilot house, but everything excellent there. We'll go ahead and keep that open for now. It's pretty warm in there. And let's go ahead in here and highlight the pilot house. You've got jump seats, port and starboard. And underneath those jump seats here, you have a little area to store your tackle boxes. And on this side, we've got all the components for your air conditioning system in there. So the AC is powered with AC current that is driven by the inverter we have on board. And so the inverter allows you to take the battery power while you're out without having a generator. You use batteries, which we've got an upgraded bank of batteries going through to that inverter and providing AC power to the air conditioning system. And it's a reverse heat as well if you're out during the winter time. And that does have a dedicated charger there, Sterling power charger just for that system. And then there's also your Pronautic charger for the starting batteries. But lots of tech and components down in there and more access down here for that as well. You'll notice we've got the upgraded C-suspension pedestal seats for both the captain and the passenger, making it really nice when you're out during some choppy rides. And I also like this foot mount down here. Makes it nice and comfy to sit up here in that seat. And all the upholstery in excellent condition. You've got speakers in here cranking out the tunes, but this is actually access to that additional battery bank that I mentioned. And then also it looks like that's probably the freshwater tank there. Access to that. Let's see what else. We've got the Garmin VHF 115 radio up there. And let's go ahead and highlight all the electronic components here at the captain's helm. Got all your switches for your different components, everything working perfectly. Your stainless steel steering wheel here, and then that Garmin 8612 XSV I mentioned, everything working perfectly. Got your Fusion head unit for the stereo, your Yamaha engine gauges, and this baby does have autopilot. So you've got your Garmin autopilot unit down at there. Controls for the recessed trim tabs, Yamaha start and stop push button. We've got a couple different vents here for the AC to keep the captain nice and cool. Windlass controls there, Yamaha throttle controls, but everything at the touch of the captain's fingertips here at the pilot house helm. Very well appointed, and all the upgraded electronics working perfectly. Let's go ahead and cruise down in the cabin so I can highlight that for you. Got a door that opens up there and just offers access to a really nice little cabin here. Great place to take naps, or if you want to go on an overnighter, great place to sleep in here. There is an air conditioning vent, keeping it nice and cool in here. Here's your primary AC, DC control panel. This is the thermostat here for the AC, and I do have photos of all those powered up that I can show you. And down in here, really nice soft cushions. And if we go ahead and remove these two propeller cushions here, sorry, it's kind of hard to do this with one hand, we'll provide access to the electric vacuum flush head system. Very nice upgrade right there. And you know, I'm not a small dude. I'm 5'11", about 215 pounds, and plenty of room for me to lounge out down in here, and you could easily sleep probably 3 or 4 people in here if you had to. But you know, you got some nice windows offering natural light in here, making it feel nice and airy. Some access to some different electronic components there, but very nice, well-appointed cabin in excellent shape. No weird smells or anything like in there like you see in a lot of boats. But I think that'll about do it for the pilot house and cabin walkthrough. And actually, that'll about do it for the interior walkthrough on this 2023 Parker 2820 XLD Sport Cabin. Just in pristine condition inside and out with all the options and upgrades. Love the opportunity to show you this beauty in person. Thank you for watching. Adios.